Here at the state capitol, this proposal is known as Senate Joint Resolution 7. It calls for a constitutional convention to add a series of gun control measures to the U.S. Constitution. This includes mandatory waiting periods, background checks, and age restrictions for firearm purchases, as well as a ban on the civilian sale of assault weapons. These are laws that are already in place in California, but the idea is to make them nationwide. This resolution had its first hearing in a key committee at the state capitol today. The Senate Public Safety Committee passed this measure 3-1, with Democratic State Senator Scott Wiener not voting. Wiener said he could not support this, echoing concerns that are not about the policy itself on gun control, but about opening up a constitutional convention that has no legal guardrails or guarantees that it could be limited to just one topic, considering a convention like this has never been held in modern history.
We note the same extremists that have completely rewritten the Second Amendment also would like to rewrite reproductive health access, LGBTQ rights. They want to get rid of the separation of church and state. They want to undermine voting rights. And so for these reasons, I won't be able to support this today.
The committee heard support from a victim of gun violence, a physician, and opposition from groups including the National Rifle Association and California Rifle and Pistol Association, plus democracy advocate group Common Cause. The lone Republican lawmaker on the committee noted other states have the power to set their own gun laws. Democratic lawmakers in support say that while they too have concerns about the lack of clarity about what a constitutional convention could look like, they say this is necessary in the wake of mass shootings nationwide and a conservative United States Supreme Court that they say has weakened gun laws across the country.
The majority of the residents of our country, of Americans, of all of our brothers and sisters across this nation, want the kind of common sense protections that are built into this resolution.
This is just one step in a very long process. This now heads to the Senate floor and even then still has a couple more steps before it can even get out of the state capitol. If it passes out of California, 33 other states need to get on board and do something similar to even just trigger the convention. Experts say it's a long shot. Reporting at the state capitol, Ashley Zavella, KCRA 3 News.
California lawmakers have until September 14th to pass proposed laws for the year.